But if Bitcoin didn't exist, nothing would happen. And that is the point. If you're investing in something that doesn't actually do anything, what's the point? And the only purpose of it is to get you to buy it when I want to sell it. What is the purpose of that? Well, that just sounds like a Ponzi scheme. That's all that sounds like, a Ponzi scheme. And that's exactly what's going on right now. So I want to get everyone's opinion right now because the whole world's gone mad today with crypto and Bitcoin. Now, let's have a look at it right now. It's Bitcoin BTC has it $18,000. Let's go to BSV and look at it. That's now at 53. Let me bring in some of these comments. Did Michael Saylor sell his crypto? Because he said he would if it dropped below 20,000. Well, there you go. There's a brilliant question. Yesterday, I watched a video for someone who was claiming to be part of the Michael Saylor organization, part of MicroStrategies, saying that Michael Saylor will never sell his Bitcoin and has plenty of money to back it up. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me because if his Bitcoin goes below 20,000, he could be liquidated. And there's people trying to deny that because they want you to watch their YouTube channel while they promote the coin they want to promote. No one is telling you the truth. Everyone is fighting everyone to try to promote their own ends. And if we end up doing this, everybody ends up with nothing because the people on the outside of the argument will never get involved. The regular man on the street who has a regular job is never going to jump on the bandwagon, is never going to get involved because all he sees is corruption and lies and deceit, and he has no idea which way to go. And I said, let's have a debate, let's bring everyone together, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. I posed it on Twitter, let's come together, let's have a debate, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody. So you only get one side of the argument. You have channels that are all about BSV. You have channels that are all about BTC, and neither one wants to come together. And that tells you that each one has an element of lies, an element of corruption they don't want to be discovered. And as long as that's the case, we're never going to get to the bottom of this. So what have I done? I've sold all my Bitcoin. Now, why am I holding BSV? Someone said to me, why the hell are you holding BSV? What a load of rubbish that is. Probably. Doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, I'm looking at the BSV chart and I already bought it. I already had it. And I'm looking at that and I'm going, okay, it's an all-time low. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a lottery ticket. I don't have any faith or I don't have any loyalty to BSV. I couldn't care less. All I care about and respect is my money and the people that follow my show and telling you the truth. I don't care if Bitcoin SV goes to $1 million or zero. And I don't care if Bitcoin does the same. I don't care. All I care about is respecting my money and respecting my audience. That's it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if BSV is a load of rubbish and everything we've been told is a lie and it goes to zero, well, I lose $592. That's it. I'm down $29. So I lose $620. That's the worst case scenario. On the other hand, if it goes up to $1 million, I've got $11 million, right? And I'll sell it. As far as I'm concerned, my only objective is to be able to pay my living when I retire. That's it. That's all I want to do. I don't want to be the richest man in the grave. I don't even need more than $1 million. I own my own house. If I have $500,000, I'll be richer than I'd ever need to be. So that's all I want to do. So I don't care. I'm gonna hold this. If it goes to zero, I'm not going to buy any more. I'm not going to get greedy. If BSV goes down today, 50%, I'm not going to go, oh, I can buy some more. It's cheap. How is it cheap? It's just a dot on a screen. I ask a question. If someone come knocking on your door today and said to you, give me $500 right now, give me $500 right now for this dot on this screen. They held up a phone and they showed you a dot on a screen. If you click this, you can buy this dot on this screen. This dot on this screen is a magic dot. It's connected to the blockchain. It's amazing. You don't understand it, but you don't need to understand it. Give me $500. Who would do it? No one. We do it because we see it on the telly. We see it on YouTube. We see everybody else doing it. And we think, wow, this is great. It looks really great. When Robinhood came out, it was in trouble for gamifying investment. And that is exactly what is happening. People are incentivized to buy stuff they don't understand. And before someone says, no, Bitcoin is great, it's got all this benefits and all this stuff, I'm not talking to the people who think they know all about it and think they can't learn anything and think, no, I know all about it, I can't get it wrong. Well, you are wrong because Bitcoin is going down, right? It's simple. I'm talking to the average man on the street. And we did a poll, and I posted this poll on Twitter, and I got no response from anyone because no one wanted to promote this. This was the truth. We did a poll, and over 70% of the people we polled said they did not understand a thing Michael Saylor said. And those same people that we polled, 70%, I asked them, have you ever then bought Bitcoin? And they said, yes, the majority had. Now, what that proves, and no one has talked about it, and no one has promoted it, no one has retweeted that post, is people will buy whatever anybody else tells them like sheep, like lemmings over a bloody cliff. Now, no one wants to retweet that post because that makes whatever they're investing in look bad or feel bad. And they don't want to do that because I'm going to lose money. This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. It's kind of like a drug dealer. A drug dealer gives you a few little tidbits, gives you a few drugs, and you take a few drugs, then all of a sudden they start hyping the price up. You're hooked. And this is exactly the same. This behavior is addictive, and nobody wants to share that information. Let me read some of these comments. What have we got in here today? We've got quite a few comments. Let me get started at the top. Robbie Cooper's here. Did you sell your Bitcoin? Yeah, I've sold it. Surprised and disappointed by your actions. Tom B is surprised by my actions. Surprised by what? Telling the truth? Selling a coin before it? You'd rather me hold it? I had Bitcoin at 30,000. You think I should just hold it and let it go to zero? Surprised by your actions. I've sold something that's going to zero. That's responsible. BTC will go below 5,000. See, you're picking these numbers. Some say 5, some say 10. No one knows.